Hey everyone, Jon Markee here, your Builder CPA, and today I want to talk about a fun question I got when I was on vacation a while back. So I met a stranger in the pool, and they were from very far away from where I live, but it's always great to connect with new people. And he was telling me that he ran his tax return through an AI tool. I actually don't know which one, but apparently the tax return had been prepared by a CPA, and he decided to run the return through an AI tool. And the AI tool discovered that the tax return resulted in a tax liability that was $60,000 too high. So there's a lot of things that I don't know about the story. I don't know what kind of revenue or net income or any other circumstance that we're working with. The number was $60,000, which, yes, that's a lot of money for most of us. So if the story is true, I can definitely understand how frustrating it would be to pay a CPA or an enrolled agent or any kind of a tax preparer for a tax return, and then you run it through a computer tool and it finds out that you potentially overpaid by $60,000. That is jaw dropping. That's horrible. Yes, I hope they went back to that person and got their money back. At the same time, we have a varying degree of ability in the field of tax preparation. So who knows what kind of credentials this person had, if they were cut out for the job to begin with. And we also don't really know what kind of information was provided to the AI tool. If it was just the tax return, copy and pasted or uploaded as a PDF into AI, who knows if the AI tool had the financial statements in the background, if they had information from a prior year tax return. There is a lot that could have been missing. And it also shows that you can prepare or file any kind of a tax return that you want, but that does not mean that it will stand up to an IRS audit. So I think AI is really missing that piece of that realistic analysis to know your specific situation. When you only look at things that are black and white on paper, it's easy to miss a lot of gray areas. And I know people have the perception that accounting is black and white. And I think someone once told me, don't bring words to a numbers game. Unfortunately, that does not stand up here. Accounting is all shades of gray because it's just a big classification exercise. Some people consider business expenses as ordinary and necessary, but we never really know what the IRS will weigh in the event of an audit. So as of now, I think AI is a huge, useful tool. Trust me, I use it every day. It's very helpful. At the same time, when I've used it every day, I have found a ton of mistakes, errors, misinformation. So it's definitely not 100% there yet. But the moment that AI can fully replace me, I will gladly step aside. I will find something else to do. Maybe I will start my own business of rental properties. Who knows? I don't think we're quite there yet, especially with the AI agents. There's still a lot of work to do. Most of my clients use software applications in a number of different platforms. We've got QuickBooks, talking to Builder Trend. We've got a slew of emails, and we've got crazy communication from construction workers in the field. So it would be unfathomable to have AI interpret and work with all of those different mechanisms at the same time. But who knows what the future holds. And if we can streamline everything, I will be the first to adopt all of it, because to be honest, I think most CPAs and accountants, their profit margins stand to increase substantially if they start using AI tools to serve their clients. The experience could be better. It could be more streamlined, more interactive. So there's a lot here that we can utilize. At the end of the conversation with this individual, they did say they still enjoy the human interaction of their CPA, their new CPA, but they will only be hiring a CPA who leverages AI. So I think a human being is a perfect liaison between AI and a home builder, but I don't know that it's ready for mainstream where a home builder can completely rely on it yet. And in order for AI to really be effective here, I think Congress would have to dumb down the tax code. And we've seen over the course of history, the tax code never gets any more simple. It only gets more and more complicated, which means ChatGPT or whatever AI tool you're using, it has a lot more that it needs to memorize and consider. And the undeniable thing here, is that the tax code is so complicated that in some instances, it even contradicts itself and it's completely uncomprehensible by anyone. So I'm not sure that AI can really take over yet. but it's a good place to start. So I encourage everyone to use ChatGPT or any kind of an AI tool that they can find. It does seem like there are different levels of quality based on the AI tool that you're using. So try to use one that you trust, that is a good tool. But when you get responses from AI, always double check. There's a lot of information right on the IRS website, so you can see what the AI tool tells you to do, and then you can cross-reference it to the IRS tool. If you don't have time to do that, it might be easier just to ask your enrolled agent, CPA, tax preparer, accounting staff, whomever you work with. These are good questions to pose to them. And if you find a financial professional who is not willing to adopt AI, I think it could be time to part ways from that person. But in the grand scheme of things, I think most accounting professionals are here to help you. You just want to make sure they're using all of the tools, the right tools, at their fingertips so that they can serve you in the best possible way. It's good to weigh human expertise against the expertise of a computer. So I hope that sheds some light, and I'm sure this is a question or a scenario that will continue to come up in the future. So I invite you to reach out to me if you have questions about how to use AI in your accounting, financial, tax operation. So I would love to chat further about AI. There is a lot to unpack here. So thanks for watching and have a great day.